Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. I invite you to subscribe to my channel and share it with others. Although this was strictly made for Christian women, it's for men and teens alike as well. I have a lot of messages to share from my journey, just as you guys do. We all have been on this beautiful journey, and I am supposed to get the word out. So today I want to talk about stepping into our power. It's always been hard for me to step in my power, and I struggle with it to this day, and it's something that I will be working on probably the rest of my life. But stepping into our power and being our authentic selves and making decisions that are good for us is something that we need to learn to become comfortable with and stop letting our ego get in the way. So I was born a middle child, and I'm not saying it's just middle children that are like this. I think all of us may run into this from time to time in our lives. But being the middle child, I have been a people pleaser. Like, you just want to keep the peace in the home, so you're going to make decisions based on how somebody is going to feel. If this is going to upset them, then I don't want to do this. I just want to do this because that will make them happy. Or maybe I shouldn't go after what I want because this person is going after what they want, and I think they should have what they want. So a lot of the times I have played martyr and sacrificed things that I would want and like to help make other people outside myself happy, which that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing to ensure the happiness of others around you, but to a point, right? To a point. You've got to set boundaries, and boundaries are important. So for a long time, I would worry about what people thought when I would make a decision. And we're having to make decisions every day. Every day. Some are big, some are just small, tiny little decisions that aren't that big of a deal, but there are other big decisions to make out there. And I had to make a really hard decision yesterday. It's something that I probably should have done 2 years ago, but my ego was getting in the way of listening to outside sources. So let me just give you a backstory. I got a dog, a little puppy, 5+ years ago, and I was working at home. I was a stay-at-home mom working from home, and so it was an awesome, perfect fit. Now, fast forward, I've been working out of the home for going on 4 years, and so it's been a little bit of a struggle. And I've had these thoughts of, this dog would do so much better in a one-person home or just an elderly couple's home. She would do so much better because she wants and needs all the attention. And I love this dog. And I've listened to people's comments like, who gets rid of their dogs? That is the most heartless thing. That's like family. You don't get rid of family. Like, that's the most heartless thing. And so I just haven't been able to move forward through with it. But I've been talking about it off and on with my family, and finally I reached out to a woman because I knew she had a neighbor that is lonely and would love companionship, and they would be the perfect fit together. And I reached out and I said, hey, I've got this dog that I think he would be a good fit for her. And then as I'm texting her, I'm backtracking, and I'm like, but wait a minute, I love her, and I can't bear to have her go. And she's like, well, we're done here then. The conversation's done here because I'm not going to play with his heartstrings. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just have to move forward and not let my emotions get in the way. And so I said, you know what? I know this dog belongs to him, and I can't get in the way. I can't have my emotions get in the way. And so I had a bawling session last night. I cried my eyes out, and we're rehoming her tomorrow afternoon, and I'm just gonna have all these emotions, and it will be hard. It will be really, really hard. A particularly hard weekend, but this is something that I know is I've been told that she would be happier in an environment that's conducive to her. You know how dogs have personalities, and some just love a lot of people, and they just are happy to be around. Well, my dog is a one-man dog or just a couple with a dog, because she loves all the attention. She needs to be doted on, and she deserves the best. So this is the hardest decision I've had to make. I've had to let my ego go and not worry about what's going to follow. I don't know if you've had to make a hard decision like that or not. And I know there's a lot of people that would judge and say, how dare you? People like you should never own a pet. Whatever. I have let those thoughts eat at me for over 2 years. And it just boils down to what the best thing for the dog is, right? Like, not what's best for you, but what's best for the dog. And so, yeah, there's where we're at. And decision making, empowering you in making decisions, sometimes it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes it's as little as not letting anybody stop you from doing what you're called to do, not letting people's opinions of, many years ago, I listened to a lady's opinion of me. She asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up. She was my neighbor. I was getting ready to graduate, and I told her what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I told her, I want to be a counselor. I want to help people. And she just laughed at me and said, oh, honey, you'll never make it. You're not smart enough. And I held on to that lie. And had I listened to the truth within me rather than the lie that was told from without, I wonder what the outcome would have been. But I always believe everything happens for a reason, and so don't get stuck on the past of what if, should have, could have, would have, whatever. But now in my healthier mind frame, I now know that we decide what we get to become, and we should not let outside forces determine how we feel about ourselves. The only thing that matters, how you feel about yourself, is your thoughts and God's thoughts. And it's time to align your thoughts with God's thoughts, because God thinks you are an incredible, amazing human being that was sent for a purpose and for many reasons to touch lives of others around you. So again, like and subscribe to my channel, share it with others. Also, just a reminder, I have that Christian course for women. It is a 12-week online course that will help you grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And it will help you come to awareness of things that are slowing you down in your life journey, and help you to find joy and happiness. Number one, it's found through Christ. But I help give tools that I had never known and learned before, and they have literally changed my life into who I am today. And I know I have things to offer and share with others. So click on the link below in the comments to register for that, and have a friend or neighbor or mom or sister join you in this journey of healing. And I would love to help in that process as well. So, hey, God bless. We'll be in touch. Until next time. Bye.